so I pushed the home button. So I couldn't take the entire video. Hello. Alright, so the next thing is this powder underneath. So, got the lid up, got the brooder walls over there, picked everything up like a bag. Basically, this light dries everything out like within a few seconds. So, the hardest part is to get it to be just the right amount of water, I guess, so it doesn't dry out. Let me see, can I do this with one hand? Try. Okay. Then, that's, actually I have to pour it in because it dries so fast. Oops. There. So I'm just squeezing it. Oh, look at that. Got all the way there. Too much water. There's a sweet spot, I'm sure. One-handed checking. Basically, I'm just mopping it up, squeezing it in there, and it will dry super fast. Nobody's bumping their head on the top. Can you see me? I don't know if that was fast or slow. Not done yet. Okay. So I guess that'll dry in 30 seconds or something. These guys are about 10 days old. Yeah? 10 days old? And this is just a clean fabric. I don't know why I'm using this kind, but I just had it on hand. I had some clean garden fabric, which I cut into like about 4 pieces or something. So it's just to show you that it's not that hard, but it has to be done. It has to be done probably, I'm gonna guess that a minimum of once a day. If you did do it every second day, you would find that it's not nice. You can though. And then if I could get this straightened out, I could see if they would play soccer. They probably won't, but I just wonder. See, because I wanted them to learn to play. They play. They have their own kind of play. But I'm just wondering. Nah, this thing is too hard to get even. Well, I can try it. Okay, here's the soccer ball. Yay. Okay. Cuties. Now, we've done this before, right? I reach my hand in, everybody's calm, and then I put you over here. And then you just are normal. Okay? one struggled. That one struggled. This one, a little struggle. Oh, is that you, Dolly? Dolly! Hi. Hi there. Okay. Okay. I'm just taking a video, a very boring video. I'm taking a video of how fast I can clean the coop. Okay, there you go. So we're done. And I want them to play soccer. Come on, what's so hard about playing soccer? Come on, come on. You want to play? They don't want to play. All right, now. Oops. This they like. And basically big stuff at the periphery. Oh, they love new food. Usually they do a little dance. See, they get all excited and they choreograph a bunch of pops. Alright, so oh, these are the clean ones. Try to put the clean water away from there, but they get it dirty anyways. Because they won't kick the soccer ball, but they kick the food. Look at that. And they get really excited. Usually they try to peck the food through the glass. They go, "Ooh, that something looks different." Eh? I say it takes a few minutes, but when I add up these two videos, I bet you it's going to be more like 8 minutes. With one hand, anyways. Not hard. Then there's more work to be done. In the background, I cleaned up these two water thingies and the marbles, and I actually pulse ground with an ordinary blender to make the food a bit smaller because they're still young. And then I will be taking this out, this bag, which is just the bottom of their cage. So you can see it's not that hard to keep them clean, but still when I check their feet, you know, they sometimes have they squashed a poo flat on their foot. So there's all kinds of things like Rick was saying that he read you shouldn't give them sand yet. So I'm going to read to see when I can give them sand, because once you give them a little sand, like a little corner sand bath, then they clean their own feet. And one time when their parents, I drove everywhere. We drove everywhere. Rick, when I say we, I mean Rick. All over to get the parents, like just hours and hours and hours. So this one, they gave it to me in a box, and then I got them home, and I had planned what I was going to do and how I was going to, integrate them in their first hour. Holy mackerel, everything changed, because 2 or 3, and I only got 4, had completely cemented feet. We're talking weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Picture cement around like you squash your hand or your foot in cement, and it's just completely fused your foot together, or your hand. So like, why did they give me birds like that? So anyways, it took me hours, I would say, because you can't leave them like that. So to just hold them, they didn't even know me. Like, I guess they trusted me after that. But so I began my relationship with the quail. So I had to hold them nicely in just some water, their feet, which they don't really like, but they did put up with it. And of course, you try to keep them dry, but afterwards you have to also dry them. So I had to put them near to some warmth. Anyway, so it is a concern to keep their feet good. they're quite hardy, as people will say, but they have tender tootsies. Seems like every little thing that might be not good and you have to watch are regarding their little feet, I think. Okay, well, was that fun? So each time they're getting better and they're trusting me more. And it's an absolute joy to see them in the morning when I'm not going to be accosting them doing, cleaning. I come to talk to them or sing to them or something, and they just pop fly and they're really, really happy. Like they show how happy they are to see me because they don't want to be bored. So that's it. That's all for now.